Wanna be my lover, wanna be my lover, lover, lover. Oh, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Ooh, nothing says love like Noice Pins.
Noice Pins. Happy Valentine's Day from Noice Pins. Yeah, you can't. Listen, I like Noice Pins, but you can't say the word noise and be sexy.
Why not?
Let me see you try.
Ooh, baby, that tit looks nice. I'm not sure about the other one, but that one. Nice.
You proved me wrong again. Super sexy.
Yeah, I know.
All right, noise can be sexy. Get sexy with Noice Pins.
Nothing sexier than our fucking faces.
Oh my God. When you reduce us to 8-bit graphics, that's when me and Chris look. That's when the two of us look really. That's when we're at our best, I think.
That's when we save the princess.
Woo!
What's hotter than that?
Noice Pins made a set of pins based on our logo, and they're really nice.
They're fucking awesome.
They're really, really cool. All of Noice Pins.
Get them both. You get them both in the set.
People should check that out. Yeah, we have a direct link to that. If you go to superliveadventure.com, there's a Noice Pins graphic on the right side. Click right on that. That'll take you right to the pins. But check out their other stuff, too.
Tons of cool stuff.
I have, like, the smiling Terminator pin on my board over here. Yeah. You have the Chris Farley one, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now. It's the Chris Farley Chippendales dancer. But it's a pin. It's like on a spring, and he does like a dance when you tap it. It's unbelievable.
That's great.
Everybody's working for the weekend. Noice Pins.
Noice Pins. Check them out. They're on Etsy. Follow Noice Pins on Instagram. And again, go to superliveadventure.com and click on the Noice Pins link on the right-hand side of the page to check out the new pins we have.
And a nice tit.
Noise.
Listening to the Super Live Adventure Podcast. I am Chris Ardito.
I am John Saluga. What's going on, pal?
Not much. I'm over on my wing, snug as a bug in a rug, drinking a Peroni. And you know what? I am going to dedicate the first beer of the night to the Beer Wolf. Ow! We are still on the hunt for stealing him from Coors Light to make him officially our Beer Wolf.
Yeah, we didn't follow through with that one at all, man.
It's still on the table.
We should have. Yeah, I know. Coors is not using the Beer Wolf. We love Beer Wolf. Yeah, just free the wolf, man. Hashtag free the wolf.
Hashtag free the wolf. We have a cage ready and everything. We could crate train them and then move on to bigger and better things like newspapers on the floor in the kitchen.
Can I say something, man?
Yeah,
I never. My mom does the whole crate training now, and everybody I know, everybody does it. But like when I was a kid, that wasn't a thing.
That wasn't a thing,
and we didn't have any problems.
You dog shit outside.
Yep. Yeah.
Put them outside.
We didn't do any of that. It was like one less thing we bought.
Yeah.
We bought way less things, and our dogs were fine. They lived as long as dogs are supposed to live.
They got it easy nowadays, these dogs. You know what? I seen a dog stealing a job from a Mexican.
Oh, well. I mean, come on. An American dog?
I'm pretty sure. It was a red-blooded bloodhound.
Good. American dog over that Mexican dog any day.
No, he's a Mexican person.
That's what I said. Get out of here, Mom.
What are you drinking over there?
I'm drinking a Troganator again.
Oh, the Troganator.
I had a It's not my first. I can't howl for this, man. I had a Kalamazoo Stout while we were bullshitting tonight. Chris and I have been talking for a while.
Oh, well, this is the first beer on the show I will howl for.
Oh, that's well then.
Oh, I've been drinking a lot before the show.
I love this, man. This is the Double Bock, and it is fantastic. I highly recommend it. TROEGS. Not a sponsor.
No, not even close.
No, we have no beer sponsors. You know why? Because we give it away free.
You know, we got to make something like that happen. Why? We drink so much fucking beer on this show.
I know. Well, we should reach out. You know what? I said I would reach out once we had a press kit. We have a press kit.
That's right. It's fresh. The ink is still wet, and the paper's still warm, and it still has that good book smell to it. A good hot book.
Yeah, the pages have they stick a little to each
know,
other.
You know, a nice hot book scent. When you ever go into a Barnes and Noble and creep into a corner and stick your nose in a book and put your dick in your hand? Just work it like Mark Twain.
I personally never did.
Oh, well, you've never experienced Thursdays, my friend.
Well, I like Sundays, man. Old book smell, you know? Bible at church.
See, I like Sundays for the Sunday Funnies. I wait by the local deli for when that truck throws the piles of newspapers out for the kids. But before the kids get to them, I get to them.
I like Marmaduke.
I like to press my balls against Doonesbury and see if it sticks like a silly putty.
I often dream about Andy Cap's wife shoving a rolling pin up my ass.
I polish my knob to Calvin and Hobbes.
Speed bump is like a hand job.
Oh, fuck. Remember a good old Spider-Man comic written by Stan Lee? Like a 3-panel with that, it's Peter Parker with that real 70s haircut, like 2 little things in the front.
Can I tell you something, man? I love Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I always read the funnies on Sunday.
Yeah.
I could never follow the Spider-Man comics.
That's 3 panels. And in those 3 panels, he fought the lizard and saved his aunt. Like, what the fuck happened here?
But then sometimes also nothing. Sometimes he turned a street corner, looked up and went, what? And then, and then you had to wait.
Or he talked to another real 70s looking guy. About what I could only imagine.
Who was into it?
Who was that for?
Was there an adult that loved that as a kid and still liked it? Because that's hard to imagine.
You think like there's a guy showing up at Comic-Con like dressed like Spider-Man. They're like, oh, what's your favorite issue? He's like, no, I only read the funnies.
November 3rd, 1972.
I read the strip. And they're like, oh, man. Take off his mask. It's Tobey Maguire. Beat him up. Pizza time.
There were also, like, bad villains. I had a Spider-Man comic strip taped to my old office door at the College of Staten Island.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? He was
I
fighting
do.
like
I don't remember who he's.
It was like the villain
with.
was like a clown, and Spider-Man punched his nose. He had a clown nose, a big red nose, and the clown takes a punch to the face just from Spider-Man. Spider-Man can lift a car. This clown punches. Spider-Man punches the clown square in the face, hits him in the nose, and the clown just is like, "Aha! You fell for my trap. By punching my nose, you will now experience a high-pitched siren I've installed." Like, whatever. And it's just like a high-pitched sound comes out and Spider-Man's screaming. And I'm like, why did you... Your plan was, I got this thing that's going to take Spider-Man down. How's it work? Oh, you see this red button? I'm going to wear it on my nose.
He's gotta get so mad that he punches me in the nose, dude. Well, clowns are very punchable.
But fooled you by punching me square in the face. I've turned on a device that I made myself that is activated by getting punched in the fucking face.
I think
it was a clown you never heard of. Just like
no. He went in betting that he's like, you know what, a clown is gonna piss somebody off. Dude, you wanna hear something fucking weird? My son Wyatt, he bought he's 9 years old. He downloaded The Sims for himself, I guess Sims 4. So he's like, here, you wanna see why I bought it? I'm like, what? And he made this like ugly, disgusting green clown, and he's like, I just made it to torture this clown I made.
Oh my god. Wait, what?
Yeah.
You can make a green.
Yeah, you make this disgusting, this ass-looking clown, just so he can torture him, make his life miserable. I was like, okay, have fun.
That's really funny.
People hate clowns, man.
I had Christine used to play Sims, and I jumped in and I made. I just made people that I knew, like, in her game.
Uh-huh.
So she had a friend, Sally, who was in it. Mm-hmm. And she was like a cop. She went to work, and when she came home, she just worked out. She was like super strong. It
sounds like Sally, yeah.
McGuckin was in the game.
Oh, boy.
Our old co-host. And he was... his settings were basically like, if something was broken, like if the TV broke, he would like fix it. And then he'd go to sleep for 3 days.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Yeah,
it was funny. I used to try to make people that I knew. You know.
Yeah. Did you guys make me?
No, I definitely made you in like wrestling games.
Yeah.
And him and myself and wrestling games are the best. We talked about that. My dad versus my stepdad. That was always the
what's better. That's amazing.
Custody battle. That's what that.
The custody battle.
You know, Custody Battle was almost an Impractical Jokers video game pitch in that bit. Like, art was done for it and everything.
Really?
It was do you remember the Final Fight cover art for Super Nintendo? The two guys face to face, so like nose to nose, and there's like flames behind them and stuff. It was like a mom and a dad nose to nose, and two kids like hugging in the background with like flames.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it was called Custody Battle. Yeah, it was cool. And
that's fucking awesome.
I think I just told the story in the room, and I think McCarthy actually put it in as a pitch, but it didn't make the cut, but there's art for it. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish that was one of the ones I got to make art for.
Yeah. It was based on my stepfather, who was... We had two versions. We had my stepfather, who was like present day where he had like a guinea tea. He was like still really strong, but like he had like a little bit of a gut. Yeah, and he had a guinea tea, and he was like bald. And then there was like the 80s version where he had a full head of hair and no gut, and he's in a cop uniform.
Yeah.
And that one was like, don't even try. And my dad was just, he had just no strength. We just gave him no. So you just had to run around, because if you got hit once, you died.
Yeah.
It was over. You got pinned and
old rubber.
You never got up again. And he just had like a monkey kick was his only move. And he was really skinny, but very tan. He was running around in a banana hammock, as my dad would.
True to life, yeah. True to life adventures, folks.
Yeah, in a custody battle. We'd cry, me and my brother, playing that.
You know what's fucking funny? Like, the people To people, that's like the most fantastical, like, wow, that's crazy. That's actually John's life. That stuff really happened. That's all real.
They wrestled for real. No, that would have ended real quick.
Yeah, you kidding me?
Yeah.
Kick your dad's ass.
My dad's not a fighter.
No.
He's not. I still remember he came home from the park. Did I ever tell you, like, covered in blood? Me and my brother hanging out in his apartment. Same building that Kevin Devlin ended up living in by like, strange coincidence, and your kid's pediatrician.
Yeah.
Same building. It's 4 apartments.
Yeah.
All those people lived there. I used to spend every other weekend there.
They were roommates.
That's where everybody was.
Oh, that's a sitcom right there.
What was I talking about?
Pediatrician, a bartender, and John's dad.
Oh, I just got so sidetracked. What were you saying? My dad. Coming home covered in blood. Yeah, he came home. He took the dog out for a while. He came home covered in blood, and me and my brother were like, "What happened?" And he was just like, some guy also walking his dog was like walking by, and like his dog kind of went at my dad's dog, or they just were starting to get a little crazy with each other. And my dad said something like, "Control your dog, asshole," or because my dad, that's my dad. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Yeah. He called the guy like a name or whatever, and the guy just fucking clocked him and took him down and walked away. Like it's not my dad getting up and fighting back. Like my dad just said something shitty, got punched in the face and fell down. And he had his dog Augie. That was the dog's name, and it was this golden retriever, like a big dog. And me and my brother were like, "What did Augie do?" And apparently the dog just was slurping up blood like a maniac, like just on my dad, licking the blood off his face. And my dad was already like kind of like
head wound,
a little like woozy from the punch. And he's on the ground in the park. And the dog, instead of going at the guy and his dog, fighting, defending, just licking up blood pouring out of my dad's fucking face.
It's a massive head wound Harry. It's literally that. It's a golden retriever and everything.
That was a dumb dog, man. I felt bad. I remember I took that dog for a walk, and I just wasn't paying attention, and I walked the dog right into a parked car, and I felt like really bad, but it just walked like just straight, like head first, like into a car. The dog was like real annoying. I would watch TV, and to keep the dog from jumping on me, I would take like a dog toy or like a sock, and I would just shake it off to the side, and the dog would shake its head side to side looking at it until it fell down.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
It was like an inbred golden retriever. Because I grew up with one that was amazing. Best dog I ever had. I remember my dad went to get this one. I remember it was in this really gross apartment, and this really gross couple that had 2 golden retrievers and a bunch of puppies, and I think they were just like inbred, selling off golden retrievers.
My wife gave birth to them.
It was really weird. I remember
You want to see the tape of when they were made?
Really shady. That was a really dumb golden retriever.
You know, usually you're nothing but good about golden retrievers. You know, they jump in a pool, save a toddler.
Sure.
Right? All that fun stuff.
My golden retriever, Buddy, the one I grew up with, his mother was like a show dog. You know that?
No.
Yeah, my dog's name was Buddy, but we have papers for him, and his name is like Ginger's little angel or something like that. It's like a racehorse. On his fucking papers.
Mama's little love bugs.
My mom recently gave me my dog's ashes. I have a can now of ashes.
Oh, congratulations.
From a dog that was cremated in 1990. And now we're just passing that around.
Yeah, right.
Give it to my kids.
Yeah, don't whop it with the coffee.
You know, if you join the little Chub Club at the $50 level, I'll send you my dog's ashes. You can have Buddy.
For $100, you can watch Chris do a line of Buddy's ashes.
Buddy caught a parakeet outside and brought it into the house and let it go, and that became our pet parakeet, Snowy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that story. I wasn't there for that.
But... Yeah, He was like
Fucking
really gentle. He used to carry my turtles around. He like found a kitten outside and slept on the porch with it all night until we found somebody to like take it in. Like he was just
Buddy the Wonder Dog.
Buddy was the best dog I ever had. Also, everybody just thought I had asthma until he died. But that's cool. It's cool. It's like I love my dog. I couldn't breathe. Everybody said, "Why does he look so tired?" Close your mouth.
Buddy was also the one selling you the asthma inhaler medicine. Come on, kid, you know you need it.
Yeah, I was very medicated. Look, man, should I be a couple inches taller? I'd probably. You know, my brother's a lot like me, but he wasn't pumped full of steroids and stuff the first 10 years. Hey, listen, I love the dog. I have him on I have him on a shelf.
Yeah.
I have him on a. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. It's heavy. He was 108 pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
He was 108 pounds?
I used to ride him
That's a big dog. Yo, fuck yeah.
when I was a kid. No joke. My parents got him. They brought him home. He was a puppy, and I was like a year old, maybe less. So we like literally grew up together, and I would like wake up in the morning and like jump on the dog and like ride down the hallway to go get breakfast. Like I'd ride my dog.
Really?
Yeah. When I was real little, like not when I was like 10, but
Yeah.
I used to ride the dog all the time. I couldn't breathe.
How could you walk? You had to ride on this dog.
Yeah, what am I gonna do?
It's fucking never-ending story in your fucking house. Fuck out of here.
That house was crazy. It was like I'd be riding the dog, and then the cat and the parakeet would both be drinking out of the fishbowl on the coffee table in the living room. That was like a normal thing. My parakeet used to eat the pulp off the side of my orange juice glass while I was drinking it. You know me.
That's sanitary.
Am I like the biggest germaphobe you know?
Yeah.
I grew up, I didn't wash my hands. I shared food with a lot of different animals.
I still share food with my cat.
I'd sit with my dog in the closet in the dark and just eat milk bones. I was weird in my house.
Wait, you would eat the milk bones?
I'd share them with the dog. I can clearly remember what a milk bone tastes like.
Yeah, I actually can too. That's sad. You know,
I
what
was
used to
not
like
into
to
the
eat?
minty ones when those came out. That was one and done. We both
That's a
tried it,
whole-
and
yeah.
Buddy and I were like, nope.
Yeah, that's gross. I used to my cousins they had a fish tank, and I didn't have a fish tank. I had a fish tank when I was very little, but like I put like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the fish tank and killed all the fish, like one of those things. And so I didn't have a fish tank anymore, but my cousins did. And when nobody was looking, I would sneak and eat the fish food, the flakes, pour it on my tongue. Ugh.
I know the smell. What did it taste like?
I don't. They were like, they kind of melt on your tongue, and they were like, oh, what's the best way to describe it?
It's like fish dandruff. It's horrible. Like that's what.
Yeah, they'd be a little fishy. Fish dandruff.
Fish dandruff.
Yeah,
That's what fish flakes are like. It's like trout scabs. It's not, you don't want to eat that.
yeah. I did.
ate that?
You know what it kind of tastes like? Maybe like a dried seaweedy type of,
Yeah.
like salty. I don't know, but I used to like. I never got caught. I would eat the fuck out of these fucking. They must have been like, oh man.
Did you have a brand? What'd you like? Did you like Tetra? Did you like what was your brand, man?
I don't know. I just remember it was yellow.
Oh yeah, Tetra. Did it have brown text on it?
Yeah, it looked like Mrs. Dash on it.
Mrs. Dash.
Remember Mrs. Dash? It looked like Mrs. Dash. Do you remember Mrs. Dash?
I remember Papa Dash. You remember Papa Dash? Ooh,
Do
Papa,
I?
Papa, ooh, Papa Dash. Do you remember those commercials?
No, there really wasn't Papa Dash.
Yeah.
I thought you were
Ooh,
joking.
Papa, Papa, ooh, Papa Dash. It was like a salt substitute.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah,
So,
Papa Dash. You know,
so wait,
Come
wait,
on.
what happened to Papa?
I don't
'Cause I think-
know.
I think
PA.
Mrs. Dash is still around.
What is Mrs. Dash?
Mrs. Dash is like a seasoning. It's like a couple of different. It's probably like MSG,
Here's
pepper, celery salt.
Here's a post from 2007. Papa Dash alternative. In the past, I had used Papa Dash as a salt substitute. It had 85% less sodium than regular salt. They do not make it anymore, and there's now no place to purchase it. There's nothing else like it, and I don't like any of the salt substitutes. Either they don't taste like salt or they have too much potassium. Does anyone know a good alternative to Papa Dash? And here's the first response, Chris. Try Mrs. Dash.
The whole Dash family.
It is readily available, contains no potassium, and come in several flavors. Should be in the spice section of your store near the salt. I mean, is that just salt?
No, it's got spices and shit in it.
Wow, a lot of people, there's some people that are upset about Papa Dash not being around anymore. Wow, there you go. But yeah, it was, ooh, Papa, Papa, ooh, Papa Dash. I think. That's how I remember. You think I'm remembering it wrong? Imagine if that's like, I try to find that commercial, and they're just like, Papa Dash. And it's like, no, yeah, ooh, Papa, Papa.
I'd like it if I was actually a Papa John's commercial, and you're confusing
that'd be great. Ooh, Papa, ooh, Papa John's. Well, I put it into YouTube, and I am not seeing it. Hey, if anybody remembers, call in, man. 781-POD-SLAP. That's 781-763-7527.
That's right.
Leave us a voicemail. Let us know. Maybe I'm crazy. I am crazy, but I don't know if I should add this to the list.
I've never heard of this in my life. I never even heard of Papa Dash, but that seems to be a real thing. I don't know how
you never heard of it.
You know what? Because I'm not into these deadbeat spices. He didn't stick around.
No, it didn't last.
No, Mrs. Dash, she's out there still trying to fucking make it on her own. But Papa Dash, we don't know where he is. He's not fucking sending money to his kids.
I'm guessing Papa Dash caused cancer. That's my guess.
I'm sorry, kids. I gotta go. I gotta leave my family. I cause cancer.
Yeah, we don't talk about Papa Dash around here.
No.
Oh, yeah, meet Mrs. Dash.
Papa Dash causes Papa cancer. You don't want Papa
ooh,
cancer.
Papa, ooh, Papa cancer.
Ew, no. Thanks.
What a good jingle, though, right?
For cancer? Yeah, cancer needs a new jingle.
Can we steal it? Can we just steal old jingles? Cancer.
You know what? Cancer really, it's really, people won't take a shine to it. We need a jingle. We need something for people to get behind cancer again. No, fuck cancer. Cancer's the fucking worst. Cancer, you make me sick. I hate you. Go die already, cancer.
Yeah, we are anti-cancer here.
Yeah, I don't know what.
We're not fans of it.
No, I don't know who would be. Maybe some other podcasts, but not this one.
You know who cancer took from us?
Who?
Buddy. The dog on my shelf.
Really?
Yeah. 108-pound best friend.
Ooh, papa, papa, ooh, papa, da, papa, papa, boo, boo, boo. Cancer.
I think it was the milk bones. I think it was that milk, that box of, because you know what? We got a box of mint milk bones, and I'll tell you something, man. I ate half of one with the dog. He had to finish the box. Like, I'm not a dog. Mom wasn't going to buy another box until he ate the whole mint box. And then his balls blew up.
Oh man, was the milk bone company called like Rover Dash?
Ooh, Rover. Ooh, Rover Dash.
Was it part of the Dash family? It's giving out cancer, all these dashes.
Yeah, it was definitely the Dash family dog, whatever its name was.
Dash Hound.
Mr. Dashhound, a new salt substitute for dogs.
We promise no cancer. Wink.
We'll get it right this time.
We won't give your grandma dog cancer or your dog grandma cancer. We promised.
Try Jimmy Dash Jr. Jr. Tommy Dash the Fourth. We won't give you cancer again.
Jimmy Dash sausages. For when you want cancer in the morning.
Cancer in the morning, cancer in the evening. Cancer at supper time.
Cancer at cancer time. Terrifying, terrible, disgusting fucking affliction.
Yeah, just waiting for it.
Yeah,
Just waiting for
Cancer
it.
didn't like our jokes.
Yeah. Look at us
Take that.
streaming video in HD. What do you think? What do you think we're doing to ourselves?
Oh God.
Smoking, drinking, radiating our brains.
You know what though? We're having a blast doing it here on the Super Live Adventure Podcast.
Whoa. Yeah, we got to pick it up.
So
it up, pick it
last
up, pick it up.
week we were talking about some. Oh, we were totally recalling the '80s last
We
week.
totally recalled the 80s.
Sometimes when you gotta totally recall the '80s, you gotta really get into it and play this cool sound bit.
Yeah.
Can you recall? Do you recall? If I ask, will you recall? I'm not another one of the river that did the baby. Totally recall the 80s.
All right.
Sorry. All right.
That's what you sound like when you totally recall the 80s.
I just recall a bunch of '80s.
Yeah.
Gag me with a spoon. that was an '80s thing, right?
Sure, man.
That's
Oh,
what
God.
girls in the mall would say.
Yeah, and I would do it.
You would.
I would do
know.
it. I would do anything. If you were a girl in the 80s and you told me to do something, I did it. And I'd gag you with a spoon. And it's, I don't know, man. It's why that's why I don't eat Baskin Robbins to this day.
Exactly. Many a pink spoon lodged in that throat.
That's always the one they wanted. Hey, nerd. Gag me with a spoon. Why is this a thing?
Stop.
Just telling you what it was like, kids.
That was the '80s.
That was the 80s, man.
I got the
you couldn't
spoon
go
too.
to the mall if you were a nerd without gagging some hot chick with a spoon
No.
in that weird hallway between the food court and the bathroom. You know the
Yeah.
one.
You know it. Where the phone was. It was like 2 payphones. And they were always ringing and you'd pick it up and you'd wish you didn't.
That's, I'm not this guy, but that's the one part of the mall that always felt haunted to me.
That's a bad place.
That hallway just felt like just bad news.
It always
I'd
was.
always kind of hustle through it. Happy to get to the bathroom, happy to get to the food court, but that weird hallway with the payphones, that's bad things happen there.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I felt it.
Well, it all starts, the guy out front is usually giving out the free samples on a toothpick
Yeah.
of the bourbon chicken from Cajun Chicken Cafe or something stupid like that, right?
My wife loves that place.
There's always a stupid
She always
mall
wants those, like, it's like pencil erasers with Cajun seasoning over like Minute Maid fucking microwave rice. Like, it's such bullshit, but
place.
you know what? It's the nostalgia thing. I have things like that too. You know, sometimes I still crave SpaghettiOs, a slice of Wonder Bread with butter, and a tall glass of milk.
Yeah,
But hey, that's what I ate
totally
when I was
recall
a
the '80s. I still drink expired Ecto Cooler on the regs.
Yeah, man.
It's what we do when we recall the '80s. Totally.
What is going on? Is your cat now tapped in? Muffin was
She's digging
yelling,
a
and now
hole.
it sounds like. What's going on?
She's got this Rita Hayward poster
Come on, Muffin.
that's just hanging in the office one day.
I just hear tapping and meowing. What is the cat doing? Like, what is happening?
She joined up for Miss Rosemary's dance classes. She's been learning her taps. What can I say? She's a big, she's a big fan.
There you go.
Of Busby Berkeley musicals.
All right.
And she just gotta dance in the middle of a podcast.
I think you got a hit on your hands, my friend.
Listen, man, I'm her manager. This is rough, man. I'm up at all hours of the night. I'm getting phone calls for everything. She's doing pudding commercials.
Picture this, man. Ready? You ready? Cat on Broadway. Now and forever at the Winter Garden Theater. Come see Cat. Muffin likes it. I'll tell you something, man. Those commercials, I heard them a zillion times.
Yeah.
Right? How many times?
All the time they were playing.
Billion.
Yeah.
I never went. If I heard one commercial for Cat, I might buy tickets.
I'd run. I'd run there. That's got to be a New York thing, because I don't know if other people in other parts of the country. There's certain things like that. There's that commercial that they used to play back in the day of like the Statue of Liberty shivering.
Oh,
like the Statue of Liberty sitting there in the cold, like shivering, like and it's like for like homeless people, give them jackets.
Donate your coats. Yeah.
I would always be so sad watching the Statue of Liberty shiver.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think that's playing in other states, other cities.
I don't know.
I think they're very
probably
New
not.
York
I think that was very New York. Yeah. But they wanted tourists and stuff to come. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder how many Broadway commercials people see in other states.
Guys and gals in other parts of the country, let us know.
Let us know. Give us a call. We'd love to hear about it. And we'll talk about it more and more. The more you call about it, the more we'll talk about it. What's the deal with Broadway?
I thought that was the ghost of Larry King for a second.
Oh,
call in. Let us know what you think.
Hey.
John's doing a good Larry King. He's got his shoulders up.
That's it, right?
Hair's falling out of his head as he speaks.
I don't know how to do it with a hat.
Looks like a ghastly monster.
I want to my last few years, I want to make sure I go to hell. Let me sell you some shit, make it look like the news.
Do you see that shit he did toward the end?
Yeah.
It always looked like the news.
Yeah, ain't no news.
But he was just like, let me get this straight. This pill will make your dick 3 times.
like it was always like some snake oil bullshit.
Yeah. He had to cover that amazing funeral he had. He had like he had elephants at his funeral. It was crazy. It was like a circus funeral. Larry King had a circus funeral. He was shot out of a cannon by a clown. Not his ashes, not like Hunter Thompson style. Like his body was launched out. like when he was wearing a helmet, like the human bullet. Larry King with his glasses and suspenders and everything was launched out of a giant rocket at Larry King's circus funeral.
You know what's weird? He was the first human in history to die fully preserved. They said he was mummified at death. They don't know how it happened, but they said that most of him must have died a long time ago. That's what they said.
They said he was still taking calls from Albuquerque 20 minutes well after he died. He was still taking calls.
Do you know how he died? It was like his 12th wife or whatever. She undid his suspenders and his whole body just fell apart.
like when those people get hit by a subway train and they move the train, their guts spill out like a sack of fish. Like a net of mackerel. That's what happens when you remove Larry King's suspenders.
That's it.
You know what's crazy? You know, there's that great scene of Larry King in Ghostbusters in the first movie. In the new movie, his corpse is actually comes back and they have to bust him. It's terrifying.
He just pops up and interviews them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Creep.
I hope
So,
Ghostbusters never goes down that route. If they start doing like celebrity cameos, there's no coming back. It'll be a thing. You don't want that.
I mean, okay, is it kind of it's not really much of a celebrity cameo, because in the first movie, you got Joe Franklin, you got Larry King.
No, I mean as a ghost.
Oh, as a ghost.
I mean dead celebrities. Or do you like it? Do you like it if Ghostbusters has to like fight off? Like, I don't know.
Well, it depends. Yeah, it depends on the dead celebrity. If it's like Alex Trebek, it's like, that's in poor taste.
Right, but if it's Macho Man Randy Savage, is
That's
it in
pretty
poor
cool.
taste?
That's
You know what I
pretty
mean?
cool.
There's you know, it's about to be like it's the Royal Rumble,
Yeah.
and there's a fucking ghost wreaking havoc on this arena, and it's the
Macho
ghost
Man.
of Macho Man.
Macho Man and Andre the Giant tearing the place up, and that other guy who killed his kids tearing the place up. Remember
You know
that guy?
what, man? Yo, we could make Dink like the new Slimer.
Dinkler. Hi, guys. Uh-oh. Dinkler, did you
Dinkler.
eat all the pizza again? Oh, guys, that was me. Oh, I shit my ghost pants. Dinkler.
Oh shit!
That's so stupid. What a stupid podcast. Why do you listen to this?
What are we doing?
It's so stupid.
What are we doing?
It's so
You
stupid.
totally recall the 80s? This is a segment? What's
this-
a segment? Off the rails with John and Chris. They're going
I
to
need
forget
a
what they were
song for
talking
that.
about in 2 seconds.
Oh god! All right, so last episode we were talking about Teddy Ruxpin. Do you think somebody ever made Teddy Ruxpin eat their ass out or their pussy
You
out?
started introducing it like
Teddy
it was going to be
Ruxpin, if you're
normal.
unfamiliar.
Do you think, I don't know, maybe one day somebody somewhere, I don't know, took a Teddy Ruxpin, popped in a cassette and made him talk and made him eat his ass.
Well, if you're unfamiliar with Teddy Ruxpin, he's a teddy bear from the '80s with a cassette player in his tummy, I guess, or his back, and you put
Yeah.
it in there.
He'd talk to you if
play,
you fed
and
him
he
a
would-
cassette.
he would talk, and his mouth would move along with the story. He would tell you stories of like Ruxpin Land or whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Oh, and he loved you.
Oh, he was your best buddy.
Oh,
he was,
man, Teddy Ruxpin loved you.
he would never let any harm befall you.
It was Teddy Ruxpin and then his friend Grubby. Which, if you think, how do we follow up this soft, cuddly teddy bear who'll tell you a story? A grub, a big grub. You know grubs? I was digging in the garden and I found a grub and a tomato. So gross. But I was like, hey, what if we do like a cute one, Grubby? A worm thing. I also love you, like the teddy bear does.
I want the meeting, the board meeting at Ruxpin Toys. Where
Ruxpin Toys.
yeah, I want.
We were
I
nobody
want
before Ruxpin.
Theodore W. Ruxpin himself, president of Ruxpin Toys, sitting at his. He's a real big fat guy. You put a cassette in his head, the whole thing. Theodore W. Ruxpin. That's my name. Talking teddy bears is my game.
What's the W stand for?
Why? How could you ask me such a question? So I want somebody. I want to see where like they went up to Mr. Ruxpin and they're like, boys have been taking this toy and making Teddy eat their buttholes out. So, what do you think we should do? He's like, make another for the girls, shaped like a chubby grump. For the ladies, like a plump sausagey bug. For putting in your vagina. Okay, Mr. Ruxpin, we'll get right on it.
Call it Grabby! Grabby, it's Grabby! Call it Grabby! Okay, alright, okay.
Grabby.
Girls are gonna love a grubby.
Girls love grabbies.
Mother, don't take away my Grabby!
Oh, grabbing me all night long. Oh, grabbing me till the sheets are wet. So slippery.
Dear Mr. Ruxpin, I don't know what you were thinking when you designed the Grabby, but my daughter is currently in therapy. I had to take away all her toys, for she tries them all out.
The dollhouse was the worst one. Yo, listen, last podcast I drew Grubby and Theodore Ruxpin for the podcast art. And at first I'm really gonna good look at Grubby. That motherfucker, his ass, his tail, it looks like a fucking rabbit.
Yeah.
It looks like a sex toy rabbit. Like, you know, it has the two little dude, it fucking come on. There's no mistaking what that is.
No, I mean, again, I'd never had either one. That's the only reason I have questions. Look, most kids had it, and they don't talk about it. They don't talk about it now. Nobody talks about it.
Nobody. Well. I wanted to ask you. I didn't have it either. If you did have it, what tape would you use for the sex stuff?
Oh man, now or then?
I guess now, whatever you want to use.
Now, I wish I still had that Debbie Talks Dirty cassette.
Oh yeah,
that was a good one.
That was a good one. That's a good one.
Pornographic audio cassette tape.
Yeah,
that somebody borrowed and never gave back.
You don't want.
But that was the one where, it's just a woman talking. Like you show her room. She invites you in. She's just talking the whole time.
Yeah,
and then she tells you to go down on her, and she's just like, you like the way that tastes? You do, huh? Tastes like honey. Cunt honey. I remember being hearing that, and being like, ugh, no.
Yeah.
Cunt honey is, you need antibiotics.
Cunt honey. That's the worst grunge band to come from '93. Cunt honey.
Cunt honey.
We want cunt honey. You know, it's like a cereal commercial. Honey, we want cunt honey. Oh,
I wouldn't eat. Cunt honey doesn't sound like a cereal. Honey cunts totally
honey cunts.
Sounds like
all
a
right,
cereal.
honey cunts. Honey bunches of cunts. So I was thinking, my pick for a tape would be
Count Cuntula. Sorry,
Count. Lucky cunt. My tape pick would be the a tape of the Micro Machine Man just talking and put the thing right in my ass.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
What's better than that?
What's
drum
better than
solo.
Micro Machine?
A drum solo would be pretty good.
Yeah. Like a real Lars Ulrich Metallica drum solo.
You know, it might be nice though. like one of those like relaxing tapes, like a thunderstorm one. You know, there's a little light rain, and then every now and then there's, you know, lightning strikes, the rumbles.
You want to go slow and fast. You get some Bone Thugs in Harmony in there. You know, you said, help us celebrate Black History Month.
Papa cassette in the Ruxpin and celebrate Black History Month.
By getting your asshole eaten tube, Bone the Thugs in Harmony. You call me Biggie. You call me Biggie. Yeah. You call me Biggie.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, that's we talked about it because we wondered if it happened.
Yeah.
And it's the kind of thing where if you like, of course it happened. When it comes to sex, I'm like, if you can think of it, if you have the thought, you think anybody ever? It's like, yeah, yeah, of course. Somebody's thing is to put his penis in everything he can. That's somebody's thing. So you can cross everything off the list because of that one guy.
That's fucking. It's amazing.
So yeah, a teddy bear where people are into furries and stuff like that. A teddy bear that's mouth moves. Anything it doesn't matter. It could have been anything, right?
Yeah.
It could have been like a slug or whatever, and it's still
basically
somebody
what Grubby was.
But a slimy. It could have been gross.
True.
But
We've
if the
talked
mouth
about that.
moved, you'd sell it.
Has somebody ever fucked Gak? Like, yeah, definitely.
Somebody fucked Gak. Yeah.
Somebody fucked Gak.
That's the guy who invented that farting slime cup. Fucked Gak.
I filled up my fart cup. Gotta get another.
That's it, man. When his Gak queefed, a light bulb went off above his head, and he made fart slime or whatever you call that stuff. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's
what was
like
it called? A flart bucket or something? I'm sure it had
probably a fart bucket. It was like a can of slime, and you put your finger in it. It would.
Yeah, you'd finger it, and
yeah, basically,
it was a real queef machine. Let's be honest.
That really was.
You want to know how queefs work? Pick that up. It's a queef in like a Play-Doh can.
Yeah. That's all the physics. It's all there. You're just making a queef. You're like a kid at the Smithsonian, like making a little tornado, you know, like one of those things. You're making a little queef.
That's what you're doing.
Biology, man.
Yeah.
Listen, if you jam something like a digit, like a finger, into something warm and smushy and wet, you're going to hit some pockets of air. And you're going to queef.
Wait, who's going to queef?
You're going to queef.
Why am I going to queef?
It's going to happen. Because you are, John.
If you stick your finger in there, you're going to queef.
Take your medicine, John. Take it. Take your queef. I'm going to make you queef one way or another, John.
Oh. Well,
my dick slime became fart slime. Overnight.
No, mommy.
I can fuck any slime I want.
Dude, when you were a kid, even now I'm still like, maybe he is, but when I was a kid, definitely. Like anything like that, like whoever came up with it's a millionaire.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately, like, I wish I came up with that. I'd be a millionaire. Like this, anything you saw as a kid that you liked, it could be like a fly and a fake ice cube, and you'd be like, man, if I came up with that, I'd be a millionaire. If it was in a store, yeah, that was it. You had to be.
You're making millions.
Gotta be a millionaire.
It's in a store. But so to backtrack, we did find articles people wrote like blogs and magazine articles.
You found, and I was just like, I don't even want to look yet because I'd rather talk to you about it. But like, it was a thing for people.
Yeah, one dude wrote like a testimonial, like him and his friend would pop like Motley Crue cassettes in there and like jam their penis into its mouth, which I can't imagine why you would think that would feel good.
It can't be any good.
No, you think of it like logistically. It's just a thing mashing around.
It's like
Why is that? It's like putting your dick in a vice.
it's like somebody puppeteering a bath mat. That's what. Like
What?
not trying to give you pleasure, just puppeteering, making a bath mat talk.
Yeah.
Somebody stuck their hand in there and went, I'm gonna tell you a story, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go. This is what I'm into.
There's hard parts in there too.
Yeah, it can't be good. There's a reason I said eating ass because I think that might be great.
That's its primary function.
That might be great, but I think you gotta like, you gotta wet them or something first.
My ass comes pre-wet though. I'm okay.
I mean, I'm just off the top of my head. I'm not. It's like I don't know. Maybe my mom knew not to give me one. Maybe she saw it and was like, no fucking way. Not that. Not this kid. No.
Yeah.
No. No. I already took away his Papa Smurf. I'm not buying him this thing.
I don't know any reason why, other than probably my parents thought the same. But I didn't get anything like that. I had cool stuff. I never had like My Buddies or Teddy. Like I never had a thing like that was the same size as me.
Did you, My Pet Monster though?
I didn't have a My Pet Monster.
See, I did. All right, I bet it might have been a size thing because I had My Pet Monster and I loved it, but it was a huge thing in the house.
Yeah.
Like you can't keep getting your kids toys that are as big as them.
No.
Every Christmas and birthday, it's creepy. I would have a hard time sleeping at night if all of my kids' toys were like life sized.
Oh my god! If they look like if you fought them all, you might get taken down.
Yeah.
Like if they all came at you at once.
Yeah, if they were all like 3 feet tall, everything, every toy, every doll, every baby doll, if everything was like that big, like a My Pet Monster size, that I would not like that.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no room for that stuff anyway. Even when I was a kid, you know what the best toys were? Like any action figure I could like put in my pocket. Those the G.I. Joes from our generation, that's my favorite.
3/4 inch.
Yeah.
Same here. Hey,
That's my
you
go-to.
want to go smaller? Muscle guys.
Oh, I love Army Ants.
Oh, I love an army ant.
Guts.
Yeah, these stupid toys. They didn't do any. They didn't move. They didn't have any articulation.
Nope. Oh, my battery's running low on the computer. Let's pause.
Okay.
I got to get my adapter. I got to plug in.
All right. We'll come back with voicemails.
Be right back.
Why spend Valentine's Day this Sunday alone when you could spend it at Slap Arena for EggDumpSoup.com?
Egg Dump Soup!
I didn't do the voice right. I wanted to do like an
Egg Dump Soup!
Is that more like it?
Egg Dump Soup! Egg Dump Soup! Egg Dump Soup! Egg Dump Soup!
All right. You want to do it again?
No, I think we got it.
All right.
And we're
Hey.
back. Oh.
Hey, Normie, we're back.
This episode is dedicated to the newest member of the Little Chub Club,
Yes.
Cara
Bacigalupo.
Bacigalupo. Welcome to the club. I'm actually drinking a new beer, a Kalamazoo Stout, a Bell's Kalamazoo Stout. This one's for you, Kara.
I
Thank
got
you for
another
joining the club.
Peroni here. This is for you, Mr. Bachagaloop.
Bachagaloop. Makes love on the stoop. Welcome to the club, Mr. Bachagaloop. Chub. Chub for life. That's how it works.
For
Once
life,
a chub,
you
always a
gotta-
chub, man.
Well, that's what it's got to say on the tattoo.
Yeah, once
For
it says
life.
that, then you're in forever. That's all it takes. If you
Yeah.
want to join the Little Chub Club, all you got to do is get that tattoo
On your face.
on your face, keep it there forever, and then also go to patreon.com and give us at least $1 a month. We give you the Super Live Adventure podcast for free.
Yeah, it's a Little Chub Club podcast. You get also.
You get that also. If you want to join the Little Chub Club, go to patreon.com/Super Live Adventure.
Come see what all the fuss is about here at the Little Chub Club. Get it thicker!
John and Chris, I have some stinky voicemails for you.
Hello, boys. This is Smuggler. Definitely, completely. Would never lie to you. He's a butler, not a burglar. That's all in the past. Don't bring it up. Smuggler, the butler. I haven't heard anything back. I left my email address written in the dust of the banisters on the 3rd floor. Also, while walking on the street, I just happened to find your wallet. So I'll just hang on to these. I'll just hang on to these. These will, safekeeping. No cash in them, though. Just plastic. So, yeah. There are 4 numbers that are important to y'all. Anyway, get back to me. Still looking for a job, and I understand you can use a butler. And I happen to be... Yeah, a butler. Yeah, that's it. A butler. Totally a butler. Again, this is Smuggler, the butler. Get back to me. Thank you.
Still the only applicant.
Nobody else seems to want the job. I mean, I guess do we go with this guy? I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of seems something's off about him, John.
The wallet should be returned.
Yeah.
You can mail it to us if you're not. I don't know where you're at. You can mail it to 536 Park Avenue, number 631, Scotch Plains, New Jersey, 07076.
That's
You have
right.
our wallet.
Yeah. Or anybody can send anything fun to that.
Fun. Anything fun.
Anything
Anything
exciting.
fun. That's anything. Just not an old ham sandwich.
That's not. Well, that could be fun. Oh, it's just.
Just write old ham sandwich on the outside. If you do that, and I'll give it to Chris because he thinks that's fun.
I've had worse Valentine's dates.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Oh,
Ooh, right in the. Hey, listen, rewind that. Take your earbud. You put it wherever you want. Chris is
Put
gonna
that
kiss you
kiss
again.
wherever you want, baby.
That's it, man.
You take that kiss and you seal it up and you put it away and you open it back up, maybe sometime in April, and you're like, "Ooh, I missed it."
You take that kiss and you fit it. Wait, we're not ready. We're not ready to end it yet, Chris. We're not ready yet. That would have been perfect. We're not ready.
Attention all chubs. Incoming transmission begins. Now, we are James, Jovian Actuated Man, Ecto Series. All claims of Winter Wonder status for the land masses each claimant occupies are hereby null and void. 3 of our Jovian moons have already been labeled as such, and no Earth land mass can compare to the level of Winter Wonder our land masses have thus far achieved. Our smallest moon, Europa, has a mean temperature of negative 171 degrees Celsius, with an icy crust as hard as granite over a kilometer thick, and icy spikes up to 15 meters high covering the equator. In conclusion, we leave you with the immortal words of Jovian philosopher Brian, as inscribed into his stone coffin buried deep in the ice of Europa. I'd rather be in Ganymede. End transmission.
Wow.
I don't.
All right.
Did you? I'd rather be. What did he at the end? Brian.
The Jovian philosopher Brian. I couldn't make it out.
Please call us again, just to clarify. But otherwise, I looked outside. I'm my mother's son. When it snows, Uncle Leroy told me snow's the great equalizer. You know that? He said you could have the nicest car on the block, you could have the shittiest car on the block. When it snows, all the cars are the same.
Yeah. That's some shit.
That's a winter wonderland, man. That's all it takes. Snow is the great equalizer. Never forget, Uncle Leroy. He said it best.
Hey everybody, it's me, Sambot Malonatron, the bartending robot of tomorrow. I realized the guys are talking about some inside baseball right now, so I'd like to clarify some things for our newer listeners. First of all, our caller, James, is an elected official of the Sovereign Council of the Chubb Collective, which is a governing body of the Lil Chubb Club. A mysterious being of unknown origin occasionally takes control of James's body and contacts the show, which you all just heard. The other thing you need to know is that whenever it snows, John's mother looks outside and says, "It's a winter wonderland." Actually, she says it with more of a Staten Island accent. I don't think I can do it. Let me try. "It's a winter wonderland." Hey. Not too shabby. Anyways, now, whenever it snows, members of the Lil Chubb Club post videos of them doing impressions of John's mom. Trust me, it's much funnier than it sounds. But apparently, James doesn't think so. That guy needs to relax. James, if you ever make your way over here to the studio, drinks are on me. Sambot Malonatron. Okay everyone, now that we're all on the same page, we should get back to the show. The guys meant to release this episode before Valentine's Day, but things don't always work out the way they're supposed to. They will probably try to sell you some Valentine's Day jewelry later. I guess you can just skip past that part. Until next time, cheers.
James.
Yeah.
Mentioned Europa.
Yeah.
Which you and I know is a moon of Jupiter.
That's correct.
Because we wrote it into a comic book once, back in college.
Yeah.
Where a bunch of aliens were under the ice of Europa. And our hero, Captain Fantastico, character of yours, tried to warn the Earthlings of the Europeans through a message that he sent back, and he was horribly misunderstood.
Yes.
Comedy gold!
Just mining it over here. Just mining it. We're putting it on I love you necklaces for your girlfriend if you want to buy one for Valentine's Day. You know, might have a diamond chip in it. That's how much gold we got over here.
Do it. Hurry up. You got 2 days.
Comedy gold necklaces for your girlfriend.
That's right. You want a comedy gold necklace for your girlfriend? You come to the right place. You want a pearl necklace for your girlfriend? It's a pandemic, but listen, when things go back to normal, you call 781-POD-SLAP. See what we can do.
Yeah, listen, I got a brother that makes maps, too, if you need one of Hawaii. I can send you his way. We call him Mitchell the map maker. My brother
I know
Mitchell.
He's a good man.
Oh, Mitchell. Oh, my God. He's a beautiful man. He's a prince among men. My Mitchell.
The point is, whatever has taken over James is from Jupiter, or currently living on Jupiter. That's the first time we've been given any sort of clue, and it's a big one.
Yeah, that is a big one.
Unless I misunderstood that message, which I definitely did at the end.
Don't think we haven't been trying to keep tabs. We have a whole division trying to keep tabs on this thing that's been plaguing our friend.
Yeah. You may think it's just an old man sitting by a big fan underground, but there's a lot of people working on this.
Yeah, it's not just that guy.
It's not just
There's
that
a
guy
couple
reading
of
the
guys.
newspaper. Nope.
It's that guy who smells like chickens. Don't forget him. He's working. He's hard. He's hard on this case.
Oh, who? Chickens? Morning, chickens. Morning, fellas. Oh, chickens.
Oh, chickens. Don't lay an egg. Chickens. Oh, you guys got me. Cluck. Fuck that guy.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck chickens.
I pissed in his coffee cup. And I know he doesn't drink coffee. His wife does.
Oh, Mrs. Chickens, don't get me started.
Mrs. Chickens. Oh my
Don't get me started on Mrs. Chickens.
She sucks. Literally, everybody sucks their dicks.
Yeah.
She's a hoe.
Yeah. So much so Chris doesn't even feel bad peeing in her coffee. She's just
No.
She's a pee drinking chicken lady. She sucks. She's the worst. We hate her.
She actually paid me to do it.
She's terrible.
She's into that.
Yeah. Hey, whatever. You know, it makes her happy. And that's what we're all about.
Makes the neighborhood happy. Everybody's happy.
That's right. If one person's happy, everybody's happy. We all know that.
That's how it works. Chicken family.
Yeah, man. All right. We got to go. We got to go. Goodbye.
I would tell you guys same thing I tell my kids when I tuck them in at night.
Congratulations, Chris Verderamo, on your baby. We love you.
Yes.
We love you. We love you.
Love you. That's what I say to my kids.
We love your baby.
Love your baby.
Fit it where you shit it.
That's what I say to them.